So often it's pushed on us that the most important thing in life is happiness, as if we were supposed to be happy all the time. Then you go on social media, and all that's highlighted is the happy things in people's lives, giving the false impression that everyone is happy except for you. Then you begin to question saying, "What's wrong with me? I'm miserable and everyone else is happy and laughing all the time." Well, the truth is, these people really aren't happy all the time, but only for a short instance, short enough to take a picture. No one is happy all the time, and we aren't supposed to be. We always hear about the pursuit of happiness, but the pursuit is empty. People are designed never to be satisfied with their lives. Once the desired goal is reached, the happiness wears off, then it's on to the next goal. For thousands of years, people have fought hardships, struggling to overcome each obstacle, and finally, we are here, and we're still miserable. But it wasn't all for nothing, because each generation that suffered and survived became stronger than the last. But here we are now, miserable, depressed, and we're not facing the hardships that older generations had to deal with either. You could argue that people are even more depressed now than they've ever been, and it's because they haven't suffered enough to know what true happiness is. The only road to heaven is one through hell. You as a person will never grow if you never suffered. Suffering builds you, it strengthens you. The wood from the trees on the mountaintop is always stronger and more sought after, because in order to adapt to the harsh, windy, and violent environments on the mountain, the trees strengthen themselves. People are the same way. We adapt to harsh environments. And when we come back to dry lands, we will be stronger than ever. Superhuman. I always look at the anime/manga of Berserk as a story about overcoming suffering, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. The main character, Guts, is a perfect example of a character that becomes stronger the more he suffers. His character is completely molded by the idea of suffering, and yes, he's fictional, but there's endless real-life stories of people who overcame. If Guts never had the horrible life he was given, would he have grown into the unstoppable warrior that he is now? The answer is no, and the result of that would be him unable to adapt to the extremely deadly world he's forced to live in. Guts, by definition, is like an extremophile. Extremophiles are microorganisms that live in conditions of extreme, the most extreme environments in the world. The hottest, the coldest, the most poisonous, most dangerous, and it's from years of adapting to that extreme stress. Be an extremophile, and let nothing ever hurt you again. I understand that we don't want to suffer. The body naturally rejects suffering. It tells you it hates it. But if there's no other option in life, and it comes knocking on your door, you can have comfort in knowing that it will strengthen you. Like stressing out muscle fibers so that they tear and build themselves stronger, the body is an adapting machine, and the mind adapts in the same way. But that also works the same the other way. If you are comfortable all the time, you'll become weaker and have a harder time adapting to the stress of the sudden change that hits us, whether we like it or not. The media teaches us from a young age to chase after material things and status. Every music video, every hit song, every ad glorifies this image of a material gain and comfortable living. Material items just supplement happiness. Real happiness is gained from within, from your life story and experiences. Think of some memories that bring you joy. Then of course there's memories that give you the opposite effect. And sometimes those memories haunt you, making you afraid to relive something similar. View painful memories the same as you would the pain from working out, the pain from running or lifting weights. Yes, it hurts, but it also helps you. It adapts you and strengthens you. So don't view those negative memories as a bad thing anymore. View it as a badge of honor. The person who finishes a race with both feet isn't as strong as a person who finishes with just one. The things you call disabilities are really character builders. Disabilities don't hold you back, only you do. Struggle to the very end. Never give up, no matter how much pain you feel. Cast all your emotions and feelings away, because it'll only slow you down from your ascent into your version of heaven. A world free of fear and uncertainty. A world where you can finally sit back, relax, and never look back.